You've seen it before. Your dog trots over with something in their mouth, a sock, a leaf, an old toy, maybe even a slipper. Their tail wagging, eyes locked on you, like it matters. And maybe you laugh, maybe you say, "Not again," maybe you toss it aside. But here's what you might not realize. That wasn't random. It wasn't just play. It was a message, wrapped in fur, scent, and instinct. Because in a world without words, your dog still finds ways to speak. And sometimes, the things they bring you say more than any bark ever could. In this video, we'll explore what your dog is really saying when they bring you something unexpected, and why the way you respond matters more than you think. In the wild, dogs shared resources to build trust. Food, shelter, safety. Giving was a sign of bonding. That instinct never left. So when your dog brings you a random object, they're not just delivering a toy. They're saying, "I trust you with something that matters to me." Or sometimes even, "I want to be part of your world." To them, this act is meaningful. It's their way of offering connection, just like you might offer a hug or a hand on someone's shoulder. And they don't care if the object is valuable. They care that it comes from them to you, freely, willingly, with hope that you'll receive more than just an object. You'll receive them. When you acknowledge it, even with just eye contact or a soft voice, you affirm that the bond they feel is real. Sometimes the object isn't a gift, it's a signal. Dogs notice when your attention drifts to your phone, to your screen, to your own thoughts. So they bring something, anything, just to pull your eyes back to them. They don't need you to play. They just want to know you still see them. Because dogs are emotional creatures. They crave connection, not only through touch or voice, but through presence. When they bring you something, they're saying, "Notice me. I'm still here. I need you to look my way." And the longer you stay distracted, the more random their choices may become. It's not mischief. It's longing in action, a way to say, "Please, just come back to me for a moment." And when you do, you remind them that they still matter in your busy world. Dogs feel what you feel. They sense your silence, your stress, your sadness, even when you try to hide it. And in those moments, they don't always know what to do, but they know they want to help. So they bring you something, a toy they love, an object that smells like you, a thing they've kept close when they felt safe. They place it at your feet, not to play, but to offer comfort. Because in their mind, this object helped them feel better. So maybe it can help you too. That's empathy, expressed without a single word. It may look like a sock, but in your dog's heart, it's a small act of love, a way of saying, "I see your pain. Let me share something that matters to me." And for them, that's all they can give, but they give it completely. It's never about the object. The sock, the leaf, the slipper, the torn toy, none of it matters. What matters is the act. Bringing something to you is your dog's way of saying, "I'm thinking of you. I want to be near you. I want to share what I have." To us, it's clutter. To them, it's communication. They don't care if it's new. They care that it's shared. Because when words don't exist, actions become everything. So when they drop that item at your feet, or place it gently on your lap, don't focus on what it is. Focus on what it means. They are choosing to give, to connect, to reach across the silence and say, "You're not alone." That small gesture, it might be one of the loudest expressions of love your dog knows how to make. What you do in return matters more than you think. You don't have to make a big fuss. You don't even have to keep the object. But what you should do is respond. Look them in the eye. Say something softly. Let them know you saw them, you understood. Because that moment, as small as it seems, is their invitation, not to play, but to connect. And when you accept it, you give them the greatest gift, confirmation that they matter, that you're present, that you still see them as more than background noise in your busy day. Some dogs will only do this once in a while, Others will do it every day. Either way, they're offering you something they find valuable. And the most powerful thing you can offer back isn't a treat or a game or even words. It's attention. Genuine, intentional attention. The kind that says, I receive this, I receive you. And in that simple exchange, the bond between you grows stronger, quietly, honestly, just as they hoped. It might be a sock, a stick, a toy with no stuffing left, but behind it is intention, affection, a quiet request to be seen. In a world where we miss so much, where connection slips between screens and silence, your dog still tries. With what little they have, they offer something real, tangible, meaningful, not because they want you to be impressed, but because they want you to feel close. And that's the beauty of it. Dogs don't bring you perfect things. They bring you personal things, things that carry a piece of them. So the next time they drop something at your feet, pause, not to judge, not to dismiss, but to recognize the heart behind the act. Because to your dog, that one object is more than just a gift, it's a bridge. And every time you choose to cross it, they know you love them back.